Coyotes will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So UNLV's offense will take the first swing of the game. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
Receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. And that swagger sets the tone for this offense, and Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses, too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. They'll try to pop the draw. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The Coyotes offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
They're trying to get to it. Going to try to get it himself. Still running at the 40. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. The Coyotes in the hurry up.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And these edge rushers, man, they're so athletic nowadays. They can get to the quarterback, bend that corner so quickly, get him on the ground before he knows what hits him. How about that defensive end and that speed off the edge?
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. And this is going to be caught. And let's hold on just a minute here, as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Coming after it, trying to make magic on the scramble. Running toward the tape. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. They go to the ground. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him, and you say,
oh, the kicker's on the run. And they thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them. A stop. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give to the back. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. They punted on their first. They have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. Got a man. It's Connerly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll throw it on first down. He looks that one in nicely. And the Coyotes moving quickly to the line. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Got it behind the line. It's James. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Feeling some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Rebels will call on their punt team. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They'll try to snap it quickly. Motion from the offense. They'll give it to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Coyotes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
This is such a frustrating feeling. When you got a defense that drops back, takes away all the immediate options, does a really good job with the first play, the pass play, but then you got a quarterback that just pulls it down, easily gets the first down. I just don't know how you stop a guy like this.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Hainsworth. And the Coyotes pick up the first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wants to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Coyotes want to move quickly. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. A lot of urgency for this offense.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And the try is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll throw it on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's White. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. They run the reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Offense working from the pistol. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. He spins that thing down the middle. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And the Rebels line up to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Pulls it, fired, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Coyotes racing to the line in a hurry-up. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. He's got it. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10.
And You got man-to-man coverage, you're running that curl route, that ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route, he's going to be right there, but does a great job securing the catch, getting the first down.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Coyotes come to the line with a new set of downs.
When QBs are able to do this and just pull it down after he's sat back there in the pocket a little bit and go make plays, so frustrating for a defense. If I blitz and play man-to-man, nobody's looking at the QB, he can make a big play. If I sit back, he can still scramble, run up, and get a big play. So hard to defend this guy.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He'll set up to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They've been to the red zone 3 times. Will the 4th time finally be the charm to get touchdown Dingoes? And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum, but unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Utah State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Unloads it left. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Back to the ground game on the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Coyotes are in the hurry-up. Fast motion from the offense. Here's the handoff. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get your shot.
On second down, he'll let it fly. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. A third and long coming up here. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Powers through the defender.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just...
And it's picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Rebel. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone. Your eyes get big as saucers. Go jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And it's perfect. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Coyotes want to crank the tempo. Now the play fake. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third down, he drops to throw. Going downfield for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Coyotes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
And I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. At the 45 on his way. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The pull and throw off the RPO.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to throw on second down. He makes the connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. The aerial assault continues. Quick completion on the out route. The Coyotes come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Coyotes will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
UNLV offense ready to return to the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Pocket starts to collapse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's James. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Rebels decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Looking for a productive play on first down. This drive and let it rip. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Dialing up a second down pass play. Trying to make magic with his feet. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. Working that left side now.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll immediately call timeout. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Dingoes!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Connerly. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's looking for a man on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They're bringing heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Trying to find his man on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
And the Rebels will kick it away to crank up the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Wide out in motion. He wants to start this drive with a pass. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Off the play fake. Trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And it's on the ground. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football, trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebel. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. You've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull away. They're up by 11 over Georgia Tech. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He wants to throw here on second down. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Trying play action. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. The Coyotes send out the punt unit. He's got it near midfield. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop. And the ball is intercepted. Taking it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Offense gets set for second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed over the middle. It's Beal. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Coyotes want to pick up the tempo.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page.
Fires to the tight end. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. Oh, he makes the catch. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Quick completion to the right. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Off play action. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Coming after him. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
In these situations, third and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
The Coyotes will bring the punt team onto the field. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Coyotes will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. It's a reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run it from the gun. Rumbles across the 10, down at the 12-yard line after a pickup of 6. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Offense set on 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Beal. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catches, smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
On 3rd down, going up top. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No fair catches here, looking for room. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. It's a reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They'll run play action. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Rebels line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. On 1st down, here comes this offense. To the ground with the back. Oh, gives him the tough, stiff arm.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
The Coyotes will hustle to the line. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. They're working that left side. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. He'll throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Here we go with the run on 4th down. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Coyotes are rolling down the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the catch. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Coyotes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, Dingoes! They take the lead with the 6. Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. USC looks like a legit title contender right now. That offense is just having its way. They're up by 34 over Utah State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. At the 35, he's loose. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And on second down for this offense. Looking for space, it's Thomas. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Third and short now, they snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get the first through the air. Feeling some heat. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll get this drive started from the 29. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. And the Coyotes headed quickly to the line.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there and a nice job up front with a surge by the O-line.
Now the play fake. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Now facing a third and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And this is going to be incomplete on third. The Coyotes will punt this one away. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these third downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, man. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Now, listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Coyotes in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After the misfire, now on second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. On the run, still looking. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Coyotes are threatening in the red zone. Takes it from the gun on third down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And that is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And man, this kicker is now 0 for 3 in this game, and you got to wonder what his confidence is like right now. He's cost his team 9 points so far.
Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. At midfield, he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice game. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the Rebels are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Handoff from the gun. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Trying play action. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Coyotes moving quickly to the line.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Holds it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it.
And I think this is where coaches really earn their money late in games, right? It's in the fourth quarter. You got the lead. Do you want to stay conservative and run the football? Because I see the defenses, they start to get aggressive, and so sometimes you can take the other hand and take advantage of it.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Leaves it with the running back. And they swarm him under. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. First down here for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. On second down, he's looking downfield. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's got him, and they convert. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He'll just keep slinging it. Finds a man on the left. And he's running in the open. Past the 10. Touchdown, UNLV! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the fourth quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Nevada is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over Georgia Southern.
Intercepted. Not the biggest return, but he sets him up inside the red zone at the 19.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you've got to score, you've got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost them.
The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. 3-point lead, put together a great drive here, Jesse. You can turn it into a 2-possession game.
Let's do that. Let's get a touchdown on the board. Let's find out where our playmakers have the best matchups. Let's exploit those, David.
And it would put our defense in such a great position. Fourth quarter, 2-possession lead. It makes it easy to play defense.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from them.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.